So you want to know what $450,000, $550,000, and $650,000 actually gets you on a new construction in Huntsville, Alabama? Today's video, you're in luck, we're going to be showing you just that. We're going to be showing you some of the top builders as chosen by clients just like yourself who've relocated to this area. One of these communities is about sold out, so if you like what you see, you're going to want to move quick on it. But don't worry, there's another community I'm going to be showing you that's brand new, that's got, and what I love with it, it's got an HOA that actually does something for you than just take your money every year. A lot of the HOAs in this area just going to be taking your money. They're not going to have clubhouses, pools, amenities. This one I'm going to be showing you a little bit later. New elementary school going in. It's got amenities with the HOA. So excited to show you that. And then one thing we're going to be talking about though, and why most of these new houses would not work for me or my family, is the lot size on them. We're going to be showing, it's great for some. If you're looking at that zero lot line, low maintenance, you're going to absolutely love this. If you want like this right here, actual acreage and land, well, I've got a community a little bit, it's not going to be as much acreage as this, but I've got a community that we found just a little bit outside. You're going to be trading off a little bit more time, but we're talking McMansions, we're talking twice the lot size of anywhere else that we're looking at today. So you're going to stay tuned for that if you need more space between you and neighbors. Now, some of them you're getting massive house sizes. Some of them you're getting, you know, it's quantity of square footage, or it's quality of the build inside, or it's proximity to amenities. Those are the trade-offs that you're having to choose between when you're moving here. So the first home we're going to be showing you right here is this $450,000 home by Valor Homes in Ansley Farms. I'll put the picture, little map up in the corner so that you can kind of get your bearings on where it's at. What I really like about this one that stands out to me, it was the architecture on the outside. It's not your normal cookie cutter house. It's got that cool column, and then inside you see all those bay windows here that comes from that column. This house has a lot of square footage, and for the price point especially, you're getting a lot of bang for your buck. It's got a lot, I like those upscale features with the wainscoting, with the tray ceiling that you just saw in the other room here. And then it's got a lot of fireplaces. You're going to notice that with a lot of these Valor homes. They understand that a lot of times, you know, the family will gather around in the room around the fireplaces. At least for our family, that's what we'll do around the Christmas times. Get the little Christmas tree set up in there, hang out by that fireplace. It's really nice and cozy. So we've got a formal dining room here. Let me know, do you use formal dining rooms, or do those end up just becoming flex spaces? Now this one is going to have is a two-story. Both of the Valor homes we're going to be showing you are 2 stories. I'm a total klutz when it comes to stairs, so good thing didn't trip or anything on this. It's usually because I'm distracted trying to do too many things at once with my laptop. But what I really like with these Valor homes, they go the extra mile in every single bedroom to put the tray ceilings in every bedroom, which I think is just a nice little elevated touch. Don't get that on every single house. But carpet on the upstairs is something that could be upgraded later if what I'll tell you about carpets, and I'm so turned off to it now, okay? This is nothing against the builder, but when we moved here 12 years ago, we had a house with carpets. It still does have carpets. And our pets went outside and we started killing the fire ant mounds. There are fire ants everywhere in North Alabama, and apparently those things help to keep the fleas down. Yeah, something about fire ants, a natural predator to fleas. So when we started killing all those fire ant mounds, because we didn't want to get bit by those, we had a flea infestation one summer, and trying to tackle flea remediation naturally, because my parents had chickens, disaster. It took a long time, years of fighting it. And so when I see carpet, I get worried about those fleas. So something to keep in mind if you have pets going in and out a lot, if you're not getting your yard treated for that. So right here, we're jumping over and showing you kind of some of the driving footage in. We're going to bounce back and then show you that second, the Rosemary 2 home. This is one specifically one of our clients reached out and did. They have a Rosemary 3, which adds a whole nother floor to this, but getting to 3 stories, it's a lot to heat and cool. It's a lot to keep up with. You don't want to be spending all your time cleaning your house. So jumping right into this one, you'll see it's another signature, of course, of these Valor homes. This first little flex area here, again, love it with the coffered ceilings. If I believe that's what it's called. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but really nice touch there. You do want to make sure that those are. It's an easy thing to miss when you're going back because it's white on white. That it can easily get missed when it comes to painting that. But the kitchen on this one, I love it. It's phenomenal. They put the like that dark brown on the cabinets. And then, like I said, Valor and their fireplaces. This outdoor living area is great. And you're going to see on this one just the lot size on it. it's your neighbors right there, your other neighbors right there. That's going to be very common for all builders in Madison because they're having to deal with the same issue. Madison City wants as many properties. It's not just the builders, guys. It's the city wants more properties or more houses and not very big properties so they can get more tax revenue. This one at least had a nice outside area for sure. Lots of, yeah, it's a little bit small for my family because that backyard with a little toddler and little play sets, when you get to that, it gets to be a little bit small. But if you're past that season of life, or you're going to parks or things like that, or you don't have kids, then that backyard can be adequate for hosting, for barbecue, for all that kind of stuff. So one thing on this, all right, we're on the upstairs. I know I've been rambling a bit. This right here I think is so cool, where you have the entryway and the tall ceilings, that wow factor when you first come in. And then I don't know about you, when I see those balconies like that, I think my little kid self comes in. I think Nerf guns and shooting my brother with a Nerf gun standing up there would have been so much fun. Maybe that stresses you out if you have kids, thinking about that. But once again, bedrooms with the tray ceilings. I don't see a lot of builders doing that, and I really like Valor for that feature. You get some of the views of the upstairs. Again, more carpet around. Okay, so that's an upgrade that you can do, or some of these spec homes, something to upgrade down the line. Or maybe you just like carpet. Let me know what you think on that. Definitely with pets, for me, you get the pet hair in it, and it just feels like it's hard to keep carpet really clean. But good sized bedrooms with the Valor Homes. You get a lot of bang for your buck, especially with the Rosemary. The Rosemary too. This one is at $530,000, and it's well over 3,000 square feet. I'll put on here because I don't remember off the top of my head how much square footage is. But this room right here, best part of this whole house, in my opinion, this primary bedroom suite. All right, you get 2 walk-in closets right there. This bathroom is gorgeous. And then with the tub right there in the center, and the 2 vanities there, and then that's that tiled shower. And then this right here, this is beautiful to me. You've got this one room, you've got the tray ceilings, and then you go into this second kind of private suite area with another fireplace. I can just picture my wife and I have a little couch up there talking or playing games up there, just being able to have our own living quarters, separate from the kids, separate from the rest of the house. We can shut the door and have our space. We have our bedroom, then we have our own little living area, and that natural partition there with the walls is just a beautiful way to pull that off. So from here, we're gonna go to another community. This one's almost sold out. It's by Woodland Homes. It's one of the last few houses here. Now, these houses have the 0 lot line. So again, you're gonna see very similar, but they have, very low maintenance. This grass in the front, this front yard is about the most grass that you have on this one. So great if it's low maintenance. For me and my family with our little kids, not the right fit for us. But low maintenance, I do definitely see the appeal of that, of just what would take like 5 minutes or less to push mow that if you're doing it yourself. Gorgeous front entryway. And what I like with this, when I first came in, it was just a wow factor. And I like the little bit of the cream or yellowish paint that they used here, and the warm colors coming in. Definitely feels very warm and inviting, and the tall ceilings, the wainscoting gives you just an immediate wow factor when you walk in. The columns are interesting. They definitely add more visual appeal there. The practical elements of like, well, how will my little robot vacuum go around that? I'm not too sure, but the kitchen is great. I like that giant island there, and everything just very very well connected, where you've got your living room there, your kitchen. I'm a sucker for open concepts. It works great for our family to just feel like everyone can be right there. Good sized garage. And one thing I really like with these Woodland Homes in particular, I don't think I showed it on this one, but the next one I did, they have tankless water heaters, whole home water heaters with oftentimes a recirculating system, which means instant hot water on demand. More energy efficient. You don't have that giant water tank, which someday will fail and could cause thousands of dollars of damage. And then you get that instant access to hot water. You can take as long showers as you want. Love that they put that upgraded feature. So these houses are going to be smaller square footage wise. You're paying a little bit more per square foot than you are with the Valor Homes, but you get features like that to make up for it. The primary bedroom here. Now, Woodland isn't going to they can, like these builders have customization options, but it's got the tray ceilings in here, and then the bathroom, the primary bathroom suite right here. I like having the bench inside on here. And then the the built-ins, the custom built-ins in the closets is a nice touch. We do have an IKEA coming to the area as well, so you can just go crazy with your storage, with your custom closets and all that. Now here, right coming out the primary bedroom, this little bit of grass here, if you're letting the dog outside, this is going to be almost as big as the backyard. So not a lot of, it's a 0 lot line, so very, very minimal maintenance. Great for some, for others. Well, tell you what, if you like everything else, this Woodland plan, I've got another community a little bit further out, but it's going to blow your mind that the lot sizes are twice as big as this one. Woodland here, they wanted to put bigger lot sizes, but the city came back and said, nope, get us some more tax revenue, some more houses. So that's part of Madison for you. That's part of, they're just cramming in as much as they can. That's the city agenda. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, I had to run back through because I forgot to show the side yard, but it's got this pressure sensitive gate here, or this gate here. That's pretty cool. And then if you're, yeah, hey, if you're going to be doing grilling or anything like that, I mean, it costs a lot of money to get all this pavement here. That is something that surprised me. And then you got your 3-car garage right after it. Those, that wood fence design is a feature in the Woodland communities. That's how they like it. It's a sharp look though. And then little backyard there, low maintenance, but not a lot if you got little ones like my family. You may second think twice about that one. Here we're looking at another Woodland home here. I'll put the price on it. I believe this one is going to be in the 500,000 mark as well. And again, you come in, it's very open, warm color tones. I like this feature that they have in this one, just the atrium ceiling in the living room area, and then those little wood beams that you just saw. Some people like it, some people don't. I think it's a nice touch because so many of these new construction homes start to look the same after a while. When builders take a little specialty with it, a little feature that's unique to them, it really helps to set them apart. So Madison, you're going to be convenient to everything, and both of these two subdivisions are just they're like 5 miles or less away from each other. They're right in the heart of Madison. So you've got Madison City Schools, you've got all the shopping there and entertainment. You're close to Redstone, you're close to Research, Cummings Park. So convenient-wise, you've got all of that right here. That's a lot of the draw. And then low maintenance with the small lots, which can be a big plus if you don't want to be spending all of your time or hiring out a lot of yard work. Great kitchen in here. I believe these has soft close cabinets. I don't think I showed it. Hey, look. Good sized laundry rooms. Let me know what kind of features that you look for. What are must-haves for your living spaces? I know for my wife is a crafter. Unfortunately, with our first house, just in the interest of smaller house for affordability reasons is what we purchased, and less to heat and cool. But I know one day we're going to be having to get that home with a craft room for her hobbies. So what are your must-haves that you're interested in? Put it in the comments below. I'd be curious to hear that. A lot of these houses I do like with these new builders is they're doing 3-car garages. So you could have your 2 cars in there. You can have a workshop outside in the garage. This particular one has a 2-car garage, but like the last one we looked at was a 3. So let me know what features are must-haves here. So a little bit just kind of showing you around the neighborhood here. Sidewalks, which is wonderful. And then we're going to be driving off from here. Actually, we're going in the wrong direction because I was going to go show some more subdivisions, and this video was going to get way too long, but they were closed that day. There's a Costco, put on the map so you can kind of see where Costco is compared to these communities. I know that's a big one. You got your Target coming up here. And this is kind of middle of the day during the week, so traffic isn't too bad at all right now during the day when we were filming this. So lots of restaurants, lots of dining, as you can see. This is a lot of the convenience of what you're close to. You got Publix. If you don't know what that is, it's going to be more of a not a Whole Foods, but more of an upscale, very nice grocery store. I think the words. There's your Starbucks for all you Starbucks lovers. There are so many tiny like drive-through coffee shops popping up all over in Decatur and Huntsville. All of that is Don't know if that's popping up in your areas too, but they're just like, wow, okay, lots of these tiny little coffee chains. I guess Starbucks really kicked it off, and then you got all these kind of copycats of the premium coffee, just not with the atmosphere. Here we are. Let's see, we are going to show you this brand new community here. So the last one that we looked at was selling out. It was the last little bit. Well, this over here is Madison Brant's communities. You've got a whole bunch of builders building here, but this is a development it's got an HOA that does something for you. So the other two we looked at, its HOA fees around $700 a year, and that's basically be upkeep of the HOA and upkeep of the administration. Well, over here, I believe the house that we're going to show you is $900 a year for HOA fees, but this area, it has a clubhouse, or it's going to have swimming pools. It's got nature trails. We're going to like the $900,000 million development here, and then it's got a brand new elementary school coming in here as well. Like, they've broken ground, but they haven't finished it out yet. So if you want custom built here, there's the custom builders. I couldn't get you into any of those homes this time around, but you can just look at these mansions right here in the area. And so there's a whole community that the development is putting up here with a lot more of community with aspects with a clubhouse, all that you get the HOA. And you can see what I'm really excited to show you the houses here. They're going to be in that $600,000 range, but you can see you're just surrounded by all this expensive equity around you. So it's always nice when you're not the most expensive house on the block. That gives the neighborhood around you time to appreciate, and you get to reap all those gains with a smaller investment into the area. Here's where they're putting that new elementary school. Excited to see when that launches. Everything's a development. And then over here by GB Homes, we're going to show you a couple of their models that are available, or that you can have built. So these are going to be 2-story. They're going to be in that 2,600 square foot. I'll put on the screen. If I'm wrong, I'm going to look really dumb. Oh well, that's what post editing is for. This one right here, so you flow into it. You've got a decision right away if you're going to go upstairs to the living quarters. You got the little downstairs bathroom. We're going to go upstairs just to show you what all this looks like. But you've got a little, curves around. You got a couple of bedrooms up here. See, not super big bedrooms, but they do have some good sized closets with them. So I believe this one had 2 on the upstairs, and then it has a little upstairs living quarter as well, living area. Showing you the view looking out here. And that's this model house, right across the street from where that elementary school is going in. So you can see just how close it is. And then right over here, this little landing area that you have. What would you use this room for? Would you do as kind of like a gaming room, a flex room, a TV room? If you put blackout curtains there, let me know. And then downstairs, you have this, again, the open concept, love it. And then we're going to go off to the primary bedroom suite. Nope, just kidding. Circling back around, so you a little bit more of this. I do like the kitchen. I love how they have this this model home furnished here. It really shows you some of the options here. This that pantry, really nice pantry with those wood shelves. I like that feature. It's primary bedroom suite. So what you're getting here is you're getting the community aspect. That's where your price point is higher. The house is a little bit smaller, but it's that community that you're buying into. Again, this is a little bit further than the rest, but all these custom closets just like you had in the Woodland Homes. So nice to see that feature carried over. You're paying for the community here and the location for sure. So let me know, what is important to you? Is it how much bang for the buck on the house that you're getting? Is it the community, the vibe that you're getting there? You can see it once again, smaller lot sizes. That's just again part of Madison, low maintenance. For us, I don't know if my wife could maybe get a flower bed back there, but we couldn't get the place at the flower bed, the bench very easily. This is another home. I love what they did, that accent wall. That's something I might have to steal someday. It's definitely a wow factor. And then we come into the living room, into the kitchen area, like what they did with the fireplace. And then the blue cabinets, I think it's like, yeah, like a dark blue with the white countertop. It's definitely a sharp look. Like these outdoor screen porch areas. I want to hang out on that for a second. It is buggy here. If you like being outdoors, you're going to want the screen. Either a porch that you can screen in, or just go ahead and get a screen in porch to start with, because it gets muggy, it gets buggy. You don't want those mosquitoes on you, especially in the summer. All right. Here we have the primary bedroom suite on the first floor. It's great when they have, to my opinion, it's always nice, especially from a resales perspective, when you have the primary on the first floor, because you think if you don't end up being here forever, you broaden your pool of buyers. If you have someone, with that first floor living, is if you have mobility issues over time, or you're a klutz on stairs like me, then having that primary bedroom on the first floor is so nice to have. So coming up here to the second floor, again, you got your Nerf landing. You shoot your Nerf gun down at your siblings. That's what I would have done. Play around, just don't fall over the edge. I do like how they put a solid surface flooring in that room right there. You know how I feel about carpets. Replace it when you can. So we actually, in our house, was brand new, we ended up getting a little bit, because we're trying to, again, kill the fire ants. We got a little bit of a flea infestation started. We got it under control. We had to put those little lights out because we do natural methods. Not a big fan of all the spraying and that, but yeah, I was about ready to rip up that carpet, burn it, and just put down some LVP. A lot of good size storage in this. Love all the big closet space. Yep. Lots and lots of closet space. Lots of natural light in this room as well. My wife would probably turn that into a craft room there. Over here, just showing you a little bit, this is Mazda Toyota plant, and then we are driving out over, if you're willing to travel a little bit further, to the Athens suburb of Huntsville. We've got this phenomenal Woodland Homes. I think this is Woodland all its glory. These are McMansions on 0.4, 0.5. Oh, there's even some that they sold in the subdivision that was an acre lot. So you just got to see what's available. But this is the model home. This is what 650 gets you if you're willing to drive a little bit further out. And there's some upgrades in here as well. But I think they really pulled out all the stops with this one. You've got, like I was talking about, the other Woodland Homes. You've got those two, that wood in the atrium ceiling. It was so funny though with this particular one. The builder rep here is phenomenal. We have a good working relationship. But he pointed out that, and there's something you just got to catch anytime the new builds. Look, if you're looking for perfect, there's no new build that's going to be perfect. This particular one, unfortunately, the model, they have it just a little bit crooked. You would never have noticed if you didn't point it out. But after pointing it out, you're like, okay, well, if I'm getting this done, that's definitely something I'm going to look for, so that it doesn't drive me crazy if anything on those beams are crooked. It can be a challenge to put in, but they still look phenomenal. And really, walking through, you don't notice unless you're in the model home every day and that bothers you. But this house, this floor plan, one of our clients went with a modified version of this floor plan. It really showcased a lot of this stuff. I was blown away by what came standard with this model versus upgrades. All the bedrooms are great sizes. My client for this one, they extended it on the back one so they could get their quilters. They could get a long arm in there. This closet, wow, the best one I'm going to say we looked at today. If you have so much storage in this pantry right here, and you can just see all the floor models, all the plans that you can get done by Woodland Homes. Definitely help walk you through it. They're phenomenal builders. They love working with the agents. Give us a call or team if you're interested. We can help walk you through that process. So this is definitely great. We'll show you in a bit what the backyard looks like. That's what gets me so excited with this, is the space between the houses in this neighborhood. Every room being a good size. They've got features that they'd actually, looking at this, they didn't put on this one. The rounded corners, which is great if you're, if like I got a little taller, just running to the corners. It's nice, the rounded corners. This is the garage, just showing you just a bit of all the selection they have here. And they have a professional designer that helps make all that overwhelming decision so much easier. You pick a couple of things and they will help guide you on a path so your house looks phenomenal like these. And then running down here, we're going to show you the primary bedroom suites. You've got, this is beautiful. This would be great to wake up to every morning. I like how, unlike all the other builders we looked at, this one right here put the, like the shiplap, and then this bathroom with the tall ceiling. Like this is the tallest ceiling bathroom we looked at. This is a glamour primary bathroom, and the closet is huge. So much natural light in this one. So let me know what priorities, what are you willing to, what's valuable to you when you're looking at home? Is it that primary bathroom space? Is it the living quarters? Is it the backyard? What's important? Are you going to put that money that you get the most bang for your buck from as you see value-wise? Put a little sitting area in the primary closet. It's huge. Love it. Not always sure how I feel about windows. Let me know what you feel in that. Oh yeah, this right here. You're gonna like this, the outdoor area. This is an upgrade. This is an expensive upgrade. This is a very nice, it's not hot, it's warm through most of the year here. You can see the clubhouse right down there, the pool yard right down there, but it's warm most of the year here, but during those winter months, it's nice to cozy up out here. I would just get this screened in after the fact so you don't have those bugs on you, but this backyard, you actually have place. Like my kids could run around here. You've got space in the back. You don't feel like your neighbors are right next to you. Yeah. Love it there. So lots to look at when you're relocating here to the area. All these builders are great. Our clients, I've worked with them. Again, I'm just tell you up front so you're not disappointed. These builders, it's not going to be a perfect product just because it's new. You're going to have to accept now. Good thing is you got guarantees with new homes that you don't with resale homes. Buyer beware does not apply for that first year, but there's going to be cosmetic things that you'll catch. Hey, you know what? It's getting close enough on there, and if I'm just going to be honest, if you want expecting perfection and nothing wrong with any part of it, not a outlet out of place or anything, then your expectations are too high. But these are really nice products. It's been great working with these builders. It's been great working with these builders. They're getting you that 95, 99% of the way there on what you're looking for on a really good, and they build these products all the time. So they're fast, they're efficient. You're looking at a lot of times like 6 months. They can have these houses done unless you're doing lots of customization. Then you're gonna be looking a little bit longer, and especially if you're doing lots of tweaks to it. But but let me know what you think below. Which of these areas is the city convenience of Madison? Does that do it for you, or does does the brand new elementary school in that Madison Boulevard, is that what you're looking for, or is the extra space in Lakewood over with those with Woodland Homes in Athens, is that going to be worth the trade-off of the extra time if you're going to be working in Huntsville? Let me know what you think below, what's important to you, and reach out to our team days, nights, weekends. Give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. We'd love to schedule a call, find out what you're looking for, and help hold your hand, navigate you through this process of this relocation here to the area. Until next time, we got a playlist right here for you to go check out. Catch it for the next video.